Hi, it's Elizabeth from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and today we'll be doing a handover video of the Elddis Signature 194. The first thing you'll come to on your driver's side is your toilet cassette. So as long as the blade on the inside of the toilet is closed, you can pull the orange handle up and slide your cassette out. And then you want to unscrew the cap. When you're tipping it up, push in this orange button. This just allows some air in and stops it from clogging. Then you want to give it a good swirl around with some clean water and then pop some blue or green liquid in your cap and then back on, ready for use again. Under the vehicle in the middle, you've got your wastewater drain off point. So to open up the valve, you just turn the handle round and your wastewater will drain out. So you want to do this when you're leaving a site, so you're not travelling home with the extra weight of dirty water, but also when you're winterising your vehicle. You don't want any water left in the tank over winter to freeze and cause frost damage. Under the vehicle behind your back wheel, you've also got your fresh water drain off point. So again, you just twist the handle around to drain off your fresh water. So you can do this when you're leaving a site. So you want to drain the water off when you're winterising your vehicle so you don't get any frost damage. But you can also drain it off when you're travelling home so you've not got the extra weight of your water on board. Next, we've got your freshwater inlet point. So you'll need a hose pipe and some adapters, as some sites just provide a brass tap. And you want to put your hose pipe through there and fill up your freshwater tank full. And once you're done, pop the cap down and lock it with a key so no one can tamper with your fresh water. Next, we've got your external shower point. So to get the cap off, you just push the blue collar back and then it will just pop off. And then you can put your external shower point in, you just push it on, it'll connect up. And then if you've got your water pump turned on and fresh water in your water tank, you'll be able to use your shower. And when you want to take your shower off, again, you just push the blue collar back. And then to put the cap on, you just push it on. And then it's ready to be stored. Next, you've got your leisure battery and your hookup point. So when you're hooking up your cable, you want to lift the cap on the collar and then slide it onto the vehicle. And then when you're connecting your cable to the vehicle, connect it to your vehicle first and then the mains. And then when you disconnect from the mains and then the vehicle, so you're never walking around with a live lead. And then under your hookup point, you've also got a 3-pin socket. At the back of the vehicle, we've got the garage space. Then here we've got a couple of tie down rings. You've also got your carpets, your hookup point. And then we've got lights on either side so you can see in the dark. And we've also got a vent here. So when your heating's on, you can heat the garage. At the back of the vehicle, at the top, we've got your reversing camera. And then we've got your 2 bike rack bars if you wanted to add a bike rack at a later date. Next, we've got your gas locker. This will hold 2 6-kilogram gas bottles. You always want to make sure that they're tied in nice and tight so they don't rattle around when travelling. And then when you connect your pigtail to the gas bottle, remember it's left to tighten, right to loosen, opposite way around being gas. And then to turn your gas flow on and off, it's just this dial on the top. Next, we've got your external barbecue point. So you've got your adapter there, and then you'll need a length of hose to connect to your Cadillac or barbecue. Then once you've got your flow of gas through your vehicle, you can turn the red handle. You've got a sticker here to show you on and off, and then you'll be able to use your Cadillac and barbecue outside. On the outside of your passenger door, we've got your diesel and AdBlue. So you'll need your ignition key to open the diesel cap. And then when you're filling up the AdBlue, if you go to a petrol station where they take Arctic lorries, you'll be able to get it on the pump, but you can also buy it in drums as well. So just on the outside of the passenger door, we've also got your ideal tyre pressures. And then we've got your bonnet release on the front here. Under the bonnet, the main things you want to focus on is your screen washer fluid, got your engine coolant and your brake fluid, your oil and your dipstick, and then we've got your negative here, and then your positives just under this cap if you need to give or receive a jump start. And then we've also got your weight plates on the front as well. To use your main control panel, the first thing you want to do is press your on button. This turns everything on the inside of your vehicle. Next is your water pump. So this gives you a pressurised flow of water through your kitchen and bathroom taps. Next we've got your internal lights, and then you've got rocker switches around the vehicle to turn them on and off. And then next to that is your awning light. Then on the other side we've got your battery levels, and then we've got your water levels. And then we've got your whale heating system, so we've got your water and heating. They're both the same, so you've got your gas for your heating and water, and then we've got electric on heating and water. So you can either use just gas, just electric, or you can use gas and electric at the same time. When it's orange, it means it's working and heating from that energy source. In a minute, the gas will go orange as well. On the outside, you've got your temperature. So you've got about 5 degrees for your first one, and then it'll go all the way up to about 30 degrees. And then for your hot water, you've got your electric setting, and then we've got your gas setting. Always make sure that you turn both of these off before you turn your main control panel button off, otherwise it will error and cause a fault. So here we've got your hot water running, so you'll be able to see the steam. Your water is hot and up to temperature. Here we've got your 3 gas burner hobs working. Once you've used them and turned them off, just make sure that the metal fully cools before you put the glass lid down, otherwise it will shatter. Here we've got your oven working on gas. Here we've got your grill working on gas. To turn your fridge on, you just want to hold the on button down until the blue lights come on. And then from here you can pick which energy source you'd like. So you can have on auto, which will automatically pick the best energy source it has available. So if you turn your engine on, it will go to engine battery. If you go to hookup, it will connect to your hookup. If you are not hooked up and your vehicle battery isn't on, it will go to gas. Or you can manually pick a specific energy source. And then you've also got temperature at the side, so you can have 1 all the way up to 5. 5 is really cold, so we'd always advise when you first turn it on, turn it up to 5, let it get to temperature, and then turn it down to 3. That's enough to keep your food cold. At the back of the vehicle, we've got your large double bed. If you're just wanting 2 single beds, you can take the filler cushion out and then slide the extra board of bed. And then it becomes 2 single beds instead of 1 large sleeping area. Leading up to the bed, you've got a door that leads into your garage. And then on the first step, you've got some nice storage space underneath. And then under the next one, we've got your boiler drain off point. So when you're winterising your vehicle, or if you're not going to be using it for a couple of weeks over the summer months, it's a good idea to drain your boiler down, especially in winter, so you don't get any frost damage. But all you do is turn this yellow dial from pointing to the front of the vehicle and point it to the driver's side, and then the water will drain out of your boiler. Just remember that when you come to use it again, make sure the arrow is pointing to the front of the vehicle so the water doesn't continuously run out of your boiler. Under the bed on both sides, you've got a large cupboard space. In the cupboard next to your bed, you've got 2 rails to hang your clothes. And we've also got your freestanding table in here. You've got your MaxView Roam Wi-Fi box, so you'll need a data-only SIM. And then once you've got your SIM in, you can connect to the Wi-Fi just like you can with your home router. And in the top corner, we've got your TV aerial. So when you get to a site, you want to unscrew the top bit, and then you can push the pole up, and then you can twist it around and angle it so you get the best signal possible, and then make sure that's tightened up and then before you leave a site, unscrew it, pull the pole back down, and then tighten it up so it doesn't move when you're travelling. And the last thing is your booster. So if you're in an area where there's sort of not the best TV signal, you can boost the signal up and down so you get a clear picture and then can enjoy TV. And at the bottom of the cupboard, we've got your trip switches. So if you're ever hooked up but you're not receiving power in the vehicle, press this button here. If it trips, there's something in the vehicle that's causing the issue. However, if it doesn't, it means there's something wrong with the mains coming in. And below that, we've got your fuses. So it's a good idea to take some extra fuses with you, just in case any of them blow. You can easily replace them when you're on holiday. And then below that is your tank heater. So if you're going to use the vehicle when it's cold, switch this on. It won't make the water hot, it'll just keep it tepid and stop it from freezing in the tanks. In the bathroom, we've got your sink, and we've got a nice large mirror next to your shower. And we've got your toilet. So to flush, you want to make sure you've got your water pump turned on and fresh water in the water tank. And you can press the blue button here, and then you'll get a flow of water into the bowl. And then to open the blade, you just come to the side, pull the grey lever forward. And once you're done, shut the blade and close the lid so you don't get any smells coming through your toilet. When you want to turn your front lounge area into your double bed, first thing you want to do is just pull the base of one bench into the middle, and then do the same with the other side. And then what you want to do is pull the base cushions forward and pull them into the middle. And then you can pop your basket, and then you want to push your backrest down flat. You can do it this way, or because these cushions have a little bit of a ridge here, you can put this where your backrest would be, so there's a bit of a bump where your head is, and then also spin this around so the bump is where your feet would be. So here you can see that the ridge where your knees go is at the back of the bed instead of in the middle, which makes the surface slightly flatter for you to sleep on. On your radio homepage, you've got a couple of different options. So you can click on your radio, and then you can scroll through, or you can browse through different stations. And you also have your navigation. And you can click through different routes. You can have your screen off, so you can just have the radio playing but no screen. Then you've got your settings, media if you've got your phone connected, so you connect your phone through your USB port here, or you can connect through Bluetooth as well. You've got Apple CarPlay for when your phone's connected, and then Android Auto for Androids. Below, we've got your temperature, so the dial on the outside is for hot and cold, and then the smaller one is for your fan speed. And then on the other side, we've got closed or open circulation, and then you can pick which way the air is going to blow. And down here, we've got, you can lock and unlock your vehicle. We've got your hazards. And we've got a 12 volt and USB ports down here as well. So on the steering wheel, we've got your radio volume on the left, and then on the right side, you can skip through different radio stations. And then if you've got your phone connected, you can answer and hang up phone calls. On the left, we've got your indicators and your lights. And then below, we've got your cruise control. And on the right, we've got your wiper blades. On the front here, if you press mode, on the front of the cab, you can go through different settings, and you can change language, your time and date as well.